Hello everybody, hope you are doing well. Today we are going to be implementing the welcome screen, which is this screen. So that said, let's start coding. And first thing, we will go to our authentication folder. We will create a new group. We are going to call it view. And here we will create a new swiftui, a new file. It will be a swiftui view. And we will call it welcome view. Okay, perfect. As you can see, it's a v-stack, so we will implement a v-stack, and on top of it we got this image which is an ellipsis. It's got a little bit of padding and it's clearly inside an a-stack with a spacer, so let's implement it. So first thing, let's create our v-stack. Then we got on top we got an a-stack, and this a-stack we got a spacer, and after the spacer we got image system name ellipsis. It's from our SF symbol. Okay, perfect. As you can see, we will after that have a spacer to have it on top, which is perfect. Okay, and now to the entire a stack I will give it a font of dot subheadline, a font weight of dot semi-bold, a foreground style of color dot dark gray. Okay, beautiful. I will also give it a padding, so dot padding. Okay, which makes it perfect, I think. And to the entire v stack I will apply a padding of dot horizontal, which makes it perfect, I think. Very similar to the one we got here. After that we got this image. It's from our asset folder. It's called welcome image, I think. If we go to our asset folder, inside images we got this one. It's called welcome image. Okay, so here we got image welcome image, and it will be dot resizable. And now I want the width and the height of this image to be done compared to the screen or to the size of the screen. So for example, I want here only 40 from here and 40 from here. To do so, we will use something called the geometry reader. So in my v-stack I will embed inside another v-stack, and I will call it geometry reader proxy in, of course. And here we will do dot frame with width and height, and for the width it will be proxy dot size dot width, which returns as the width of the screen, as you can see, and it will be minus 80. And as you know, in a v-stack by default the alignment is dot center, so if I make it proxy dot size dot width minus 80, it will be in the center, so it will be 40 from here and 40 from there, which is perfect. And for the height it will be proxy dot size dot width minus 60. Okay, perfect. I think very similar to the one we got here. After that we got this. It's a v-stack, so where we got a text and a list of other text and this button. So let's implement it, and here we will have a v-stack with a spacing of 20, and we will have this text, so text welcome to WhatsApp. It will have a font of dot title 2 and the font weight of dot semi-bold. Okay, perfect. After that we got this text, so to do this we will have a text that say read hour with a foreground style of dot gray. Okay, perfect. And to the entire vstack I will give it a font of dot subheadline. Okay, and after that I will have plus. It's a way so when I do plus, so it will be behind it. I could use a stack, but in an a stack you cannot how to say it, go to the other line when there is no more space. So this is the best way. It's to use a plus, and then text you write this one privacy policy, and you give it a foreground style of dot blue. Okay, so perfect. After that you see we got tap, agree and continue to accept, so it's the same as the one before it. So we will copy it, and here we got a point, then tap agree and I think continue to accept the and we finish with this one. So and another plus, and it will be the terms of service. So terms of service, and you see when you need to go to the next line, it goes to the next line. If not, it's beside it. I think this way it's done in a good way. If you got a better way to do it, share it in the comments, but I think this way is perfect. Also we will give it a padding of dot horizontal, because as you can see here it's more space than it's here, so now it's similar. After that we got or we don't need it, not inside this vstack. We will have a capsule. Okay, so we are going to implement this one. So we will fill it with system gray 5, so color dot system gray 5. Okay, which is perfect. We will give it a frame with width and height. For the width it will be 160, for the height it will be 40, and we don't need the alignment here. Okay, perfect. And as you can see, above it you got an A stack where you got an image, a spacer, a text, a spacer and an image, and you clearly see that there is a padding horizontal. So to do so we will use overlay. Of course we can also do it using a Z stack, but here we will use overlay. Okay, in the overlay I will have an A stack, and first thing, to the A stack I will apply a padding of dot horizontal, and as we said, image, spacer, text, image and spacer. So image with system name from our SF symbol, it will be network. After that we got spacer. After that we got a text that is English. After that a spacer, and we finish with an image. And let me check what's the image. Okay, it's chevron dot down, also from SF symbol. So chevron dot down. Okay, perfect. You see also the color is different, so here we will apply a foreground style of color dot dark gray. Okay, perfect. Maybe also the font is, I think, subheadline. Okay, beautiful. I think pretty similar to the one we got here. Maybe the padding on top is missing, so let's also add dot padding of dot top of 24. And I apologize, I made a mistake here. The padding should be on the entire capsule, not on the A stack. So padding of top 24. Okay, I think it's beautiful. Okay, maybe this one too needs a little bit of padding. I will add it later. Okay, and we finish with this button. And before I apply this button, you clearly see there is a little bit of padding to the bottom. So I will add the padding to the bottom to the entire V stack. So here I will add dot padding of dot bottom. And after my spacer, I will have button with action and label. Action will be empty for now. And for the label, we got to text that say agree and continue. So text of agree and continue. Okay, perfect. With a font of dot subheadline, font weight of dot semi bold. It will also have a background with color of dot dark gray. Okay, perfect. I will also need to give it a foreground style of white. Dot white. Okay, perfect. We will give it a frame with width and height, and let's check. Okay, I think it's 80, so 40 from here, 40 from there. So we will use our proxy dot size dot width minus 80, and for height I will give it 44, and alignment we don't need it. Okay, perfect. And to finish with, it needs a corner radius, so it will be a clip shape with rounded rectangle with a corner radius of 30. Okay, perfect. I think it's very similar to the one we got here. Maybe here we need a little bit more of spacing, so here maybe we need dot padding of dot top, maybe of 24 too. Okay, looks good to me. Okay, perfect. Maybe this one got 24, maybe is too much, maybe 14. Okay, but overall it looks good to me. We can do a little bit of refactoring, especially that today it's honestly an easy video. So for example, this one we can extract subview and do refactor rename. Okay, agree button. We can call it the agree button. We can add private var width of type CG float, and then add an initializer, and we replace proxy.size.width with width, and here we can pass proxy.size.width. Okay, that way hopefully everything will be working the way it was going before. So Okay, I think I made okay, let me build to see if there is okay, the build is going, so perfect. Hopefully now everything is working the way it was, which is perfect. Okay, we can also go take this one, so the welcome to WhatsApp and everything, and I don't know, we can call it can extract subview and call it don't know, title screen or title view. Okay, so I don't think I got to pass anything, so okay, so perfect. The capsule I can call it the language, so extract subview I can call it sorry, do a refactor, apologize, extract subview. Okay, I think I made a mistake, apologize. This one I do a refactor, rename, and I call it language view, which is perfect. Okay, so hopefully everything will be working. I think validate declaration. Okay, I think already got. I'm using already this name, language button view. Let's call it. Okay, and here we will call it language button view. Okay, perfect. She's really perfect, I think. It's a lot cleaner this way. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, like and subscribe. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.